You hear that, boys? Listen to that crowd cheer for us. Let's get this win for our fans tonight. Let's pump these people up.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you all the action. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Rajon Rondo?
And his attitude, Steve, just his general poise and presence.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Nate McMillan. He said that with this being the first time they have seen each other this season, he wants to rely on his defense to set the tone. He said if we can get at them early and take away easy looks, we think we can wear them down over the course of this game and get the win. Let's see if their D can carry them, gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Doris. So it's mainly about defense for them early on.
And it won't just be perfectly. I mean, it'll be about D all game long.
Yeah, and he made that point very clearly and emphatically to Doris and his players. I think we're going to see an intense defensive performance today.
The Pacers making a switch here. Allen's checked in.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Indiana's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Stuckey into the lane. He dishes it to Young. And Turner kicks to Young. He feeds it to Miles. Clock at 6. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Red Hot. And good counting. Before I forget, guys, what did you think about his comments in the press conference after the last game? 59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Young kicks to Miles. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Miles has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Three-pointer. And the Bulls another three.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
When the D is getting bombarded, they haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Just
Here is Miles. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Now we have a chance. Let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Bulls third.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling the defensive backboard.
Red Hot, he's in at shooting guard. McDermott is out there with Mirotic. Then there's Isaiah Cannon. And it's Felicio in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Leaner from distance. It's Chicago with another bucket. And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with a steal.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half. No, that's sloppy passing there. Just a blown possession.
Some changes for Indiana. Jefferson comes in for Turner. And it's Young in for Lavoy Allen. The shot's good from Red Hot.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Pacers trail by 17. Outside T. And Young kicks to T. Leads him in there. And the shot is good. 7 points for Paul George.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop. Now, this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker. And Steve, when he's defending, he forces opposing ball handlers to be very cautious and careful. I mean, you try to get cute around him, and it will result in a steal.
Let's go. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 5 assists tonight. Last outing for Chicago, they won that game against Boston.
Yeah, more than anything else, I think three-point shooting was the key, the catalyst, if you will, in that game.
Yeah, it's really a nice weapon to have because it makes things easier for you in other parts of your offense when you can knock down the three.
Back to George. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Jefferson dishes to George. Upside Jefferson. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Red Hot.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And the Bulls, another 3.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Back to Young. Feeds it to T. Ellis outside. He passes it to Jefferson. Ellis outside. Ellis right side. The turnaround Jay misses off the right iron.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, George double teamed. Teague kicks to Jefferson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Taj Gibson picks one up.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Bulls out front, running away with this one. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or... 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Wasting no time on that one. Red Hot's got 33.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
On the court for Indiana. They've got Jeremy Evans. LaVoy Allen out there with Turner. Then there's Rodney Stuckey. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. Stuckey into the lane. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Chicago's gotten 2/3 of their 3-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Goes up with the stripe. Again, Chicago.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Young passes to Turner. Back to Young. And there's the feed to Stuckey. Evans. Dishes to Allen. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, we've got a moment to look back at last year's Bulls. 3rd in rebounding, 3rd in 3-point field goal percentage. And they were top 10 in free throw percentage. That's always helpful in winning games.
Yeah, and going back to their rebounding, very few teams could outmuscle them inside. The size and toughness to scrap for every carom off the backboard.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Al Jefferson, he's checked in for Turner. Paul George comes in for Jeremy Evans. And it's Ellison for Rodney Stuckey.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
It's stolen. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And it's Gibson finishing it off. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Back to T. Kicks it to George. No good again that time. Chicago's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Here's Red Hot. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
These guys putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Number 1. Red Hot in at shooting guard. Portis is out there with McDermott. Then there's Grant, and it's Felicio in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. The shot's good from Red Hot.
Yeah, might as well tack on a few more points to the lead, I guess. This is going to be a dominant win for them.
That's the right word for it, Greg. Dominant. This one was as one-sided as we've seen in a while.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Ellis with it. 51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Another steal. Here's Red Hot. Another 3 for Chicago.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
I'll tell you what else I like. It's his attacking mindset, too, Steve. No matter where he is on the court, when he gets possession, he will turn it up and turn it on and run out. Most of the time, he doesn't stop until he's laid the ball in the hoop.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Lavoy Allen's checked in for Jefferson. C.J. Miles comes in for George. And Glenn Robinson, the third, is subbed in for Rodney Stuckey.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Allen sinks that one from the post. Here's Red Hot. Jacks up a 3. Can't connect. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time for the Jordan Player of the Game, Red Hot.